Hello guys, it's Jonathan here and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll be talking about Katy Perry's Beautiful Grove with Daisies. So, Daisies is Katy Perry's new comeback lead single from her upcoming studio album that's termed as KP5 for now. But before I go into that, I would like to talk about Katy Perry's journey from releasing the droplets to settling down with Daisies. I just want to give some of my thoughts and opinions to why she ended up deciding on having Daisies as the lead single instead of her typical pop songs that she used to release in the past. Following her previous album Witness, which was considered as an underperformance for the pop star, Katy released a Christmas song called Cozy Little Christmas, collaborated with Zedd on 365, and hopped on a remix of Con Calma with Daddy Yankee. All of these songs were relatively moderate hits for Katy. But anyway, enough of that, let's talk about the droplets for now. Let's begin with Never Really Over, which is an electropop song that talks about not being able to get over a relationship. The song was her highest charting single in a long while despite the lack of promo. Personally, I thought that this was a return to form for her in a lot of ways. Had she promoted the song, I think it would have at least been a top 5 hit for her, at the very least. It's a shame she and her label didn't push this song even more because it had so much potential. Moving on to the next song, Small Talk. It's a synth-pop song that's about a relationship that ended, but you still run into them occasionally. According to Katy, she revealed that instead of having an intimate conversation, it's just an awkward conversation filled with small talk. Personally, I thought the song was cute, but it didn't do anything for me. I got turned off by the blah 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 line in the bridge and felt like she could have done way better than this. The music video, however, was amazing. We can always count on Katy for creating beautiful music videos, honestly. The next song of her droplets, which is Harleys in Hawaii, is a tropical pop song that's about her trip to Hawaii with Orlando Bloom while they were on Harleys. This track was more instantaneous for me, but in the long run, I could see why the song didn't latch on. While I preferred this song more than Small Talk, it just felt like they're releasing random tracks and see what sticks. It was clear that there was no singular vision for an album at this time. And now moving on to the last droplet single, which is Never Worn White. The song is a ballad where she talked about wanting to have a long-lasting relationship with a lover. The music video featured her showcasing her pregnancy to the world. While my initial reaction of this song was a little mixed, I could see why she decided to release this as a single. I think that this was a natural predecessor to Daisies. It just felt like without this song, the jump to Daisies would have felt sudden. Throughout the entire Droplets era, she was asked if there was a new album in the works, and this was what she always said when asked about a possible new album.
To come, and I think there's going to be more added to it, and it excites me for this fifth album. I'm beyond excited. Does never really.
I haven't really committed.
Ooh.
I haven't committed to calling anything an album or making an album. So
okay,
just FYI. Also, I've never been able to just put out songs, just one after the other, and we'd love to kind of, everyone's like, oh, people don't put out full records anymore. They just put out songs. What a shame. I don't know if it's a shame. Actually, every song gets their own little moment. They get it gets a spotlight. It gets a visual, and every song to an artist is somewhat important. So I'm not upset necessarily, but if there's demand for a full body of work, we'll see.
When it's ready, or if whatever.
I think people are digesting music in a different way.
Agreed.
And people love an a la carte. They love songs. like to rally around songs and their music videos, and selfishly, I like to give every song a moment. So
that's smart. It
you
really
know,
is.
I just want to build on strength to strength, and if there's demand there, then I'll put out a body of work, and a lot of these songs will be a part of it. But nobody's listening to one thing for 45 minutes anymore.
Fair point.
I mean,
very fair point.
There's probably 1 or 2 records a year that I will now listen to from front to back.
Which, yeah, I get
like
it.
Billie Eilish front to
my God.
back,
Yeah.
right? But like there's only a couple, and I hope that like maybe my record would be one of them, but I think it's selfishly I kind of like putting them out one by one.
Personally, I just think that her label isn't putting much trust in her, which made them decide to release the droplets to see which one sticks. Clearly, the droplets method only worked with Never Really Over, but I digress. It's sad to see the label losing so much faith in her because she was one of the biggest pop stars of our generations in the 2010s, and it's really sad to see her underperform like this and have her label lose trust in her. Now let's move on and talk about Daisies, the official lead single of her upcoming album. The song is a self-empowerment anthem that has a mid-tempo production in the verses and guitar backing it up during the chorus. Personally, I really enjoy the song as a whole. It's one of my favorites for her, and it reminds me of Unconditionally in a weird way. I know it isn't similar in a lot of aspects, but there is something sincere and genuine about Daisies that reminds me of Unconditionally. The lyrics of the song felt like it came from her heart, and that means a lot to me. Combined with the current ongoing pandemic situation and her pregnancy, it was incredible to see her still film a proper music video for the song. The music video was simple yet effective in my opinion. While I'm not sure why she and her label decided to release this as the lead single, I feel like they are probably trying to go the adult contemporary route and build an audience for her. It would make sense considering how stable it's been on adult contemporary radio since its release. However, I do hope pop radio supports this as well in the long run when it officially goes on pop radio in June. Whether or not the song succeeds in the long run, I gotta commend her for taking this risk and releasing a lead single that isn't an up-tempo bop. We're so used to seeing Katy as this icon that releases bops after bops, so in a way, it showcases a different side to her as an artist, especially to the general public. I feel like the song would be a slow burner on the charts and would give Katy longevity instead of having it being front-loaded. To conclude, I feel like there's growth in her work, and I'm excited to see what she has to offer for her upcoming album. Personally, I think Daisies is just the beginning of something beautiful for her. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!